Welcome to the Indiginerd Project.
On today's episode, we'll be speculating about Star Wars Land, Disney's potential expansion to their amusement parks. We'll give our take on the new Ender's Game movie trailer. And finally, we'll discuss Iceland's Pirate Party, which won a few seats in Parliament in their last election. We still really don't know anything about Disney's plans to make a potential Star Wars Land, other than please do it, but why not daydream a little bit? Here's what we know. Bob Iger in a news conference said that there's probably something happening. That much we know, which means pretty much nothing. We know this: on May the 4th, Disneyland and the Magic Kingdom had a special celebration for Star Wars fans with a lisp. May the 4th be with you. Disney already has a Jedi Training Academy show at the park, but I'm too old. Yes, too old to begin the training, even though I've learned so much already. I've yet to go to the Harry Potter land at Universal Studios theme park, but I did visit a Native American boarding school in Riverside, California, and the rides kind of sucked. You know what I want? Game of Thrones land. That's right, a bunch of just gorgeous hot people walking around all over the place, really sarcastic, backstabbing each other, and some crazy scary blue zombies. You get to behead your own Stark Lord, and by the end of the day, everyone's dead. So what would Star Wars Land have in it? Obviously, you gotta have the cantina, but you know, over the years there's been a lot of great Star Wars themed pop music. Let's start with Bill Murray's lounge singer, Nick, from Saturday Night Live, who talked about Star Wars. You gotta have that, for the love of Pete. Weird Al Yankovic's had a number of songs over the years, starting with Yoda. And for you people in the YouTube generation, we all know about Gory Vidal's tribute to John Williams, which he doesn't actually sing, he just lip syncs, but it's still really well done, and that'd be fun to see live. If they could get their robotics together, we could have tauntaun races. Whatever that weird stuff that Jabba the Hutt eats in those movies, they should serve some of that. I don't know what they should have. They should just do it. Just do it, just make it happen, make it so. Let's talk about Ender's Game. First of all, this is not a book I think you could really flesh out into an entire movie. This could be a spoiler alert, because I'm kind of hinting at some stuff here, but I feel like it's a cross between The Last Starfighter and that evil government secret Montessori school that River Tam went to from the Firefly TV series that Joss Whedon directed. Or maybe it's a cross between Top Gun and Harry Potter. Did you figure it out yet? Who's the best Quidditch player? Or maybe it's a cross between Searching for Bobby Fischer and Moneyball and Apocalypse Now. You smell that? It smells like victory in space. Harrison Ford appears in the trailer, and he appears to be even angrier than he was in Cowboys vs. Aliens. Someone needs to cast him in a role where he gets some laxatives and can just mellow out a little bit, dude. Ever since he's played Jack Ryan, he's always been really uptight and Boy Scouty and boring. Orson Scott Card is the author of the book, and there's some controversy around this because the guy is apparently called by some a rabid homophobe. And if you watch this trailer, you don't get that at all. It doesn't make sense to me. How could you be a homophobic science fiction writer? You should know that in the future, there's going to be genetic modifications done on our embryos, which will render our current concepts of gender obsolete. Either let go of your anti-gay marriage stance, or stop writing really good science fiction books that I like to read and leave me kind of conflicted. It would be like finding out that George R.R. Martin is anti-Semitic. By the way, there's a lot of incest in Game of Thrones. How come none of you social conservatives are protesting that? Or is that just acceptable as long as it's like royalty that's kind of expected of them? They didn't have smartphones that had apps that let you detect whether you're about to commit incest. Speaking of Iceland, not only are they cutting down on unintentional incest, intentional incest, no word on that. But the Pirate Party in Iceland won some seats in Parliament. I don't know anything about Iceland politics. I assume you just run on a platform of being against volcanoes. For the children. I'm against volcanoes for the children. Initially, when I read this about the Pirate Party, I'm like, oh, I get it. Iceland was founded by Vikings, therefore they're bad at American football. This is why the two-party system in the United States sucks, because we never get weird-ass parties like the Pirate Party winning seats in Congress. These are the good kind of pirates too, not the quirky drunk ones played by Johnny Depp, or the boat hijacking pirates off the coast of Somalia. No, these are pirates who are all about open sourcing, limiting copyright laws, preventing you from doing copyrights on genetic modifications. Here's a picture of their flag, which was originally used by King Jorgen Jorgensen back in 1809, who was known as Jorgen the Dog-Dazed King, who ruled with the spirit of independence and doggedness. I have no idea how you rule with doggedness. Anyway, you gotta respect their platform of keeping the internet as open as possible. I definitely don't like genetic modified seeds that do bad things to human beings, or we just don't know because the testing hasn't been done. So basically it sounds like they're a bunch of radical Amish who hate progress. But they're pirates, so it's adorable. Arrrrgh. Now Germany also has a pirate party, but they've been criticized for being a bunch of shameless self-promoters. Gotta hate pirates who are flamboyant self-promoters. Kind of what pirates do. Basically a bunch of jerk sparrows. The political director of the German Pirate Party actually went on TV and bragged about his polyamorous lifestyle. Well, what were you expecting? Lifelong monogamy? These are pirates, not penguins. And what better way to show your support for open content than having an open content relationship? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Click the subscribe button, click the like button if you enjoyed this episode. See you all soon.